Welcome to another video. You've got Mr. Everything English, and now we kick off paper 2 English language series. Now before I talk about that, guys, just some advice from me to you. You've been on lockdown for about 2 months now, about 6-7 weeks, and if we're not careful, as the days go by, as the weeks go by, we all start working here and then we might decline and decline and decline and decline. Guys, please stick to your routine. Please stick to your structure and do not waver off task. If that means you do 2 hours of learning a day, then make sure you do your 2 hours. If that means you do 3 or 4, make sure you do whatever you've written down you will be doing. Because as a teacher, I will make sure my students and I will make sure you guys never fall behind. But on your end, you must do the work. Now guys, that being said, let's begin. Paper 2, guys, is a much more difficult paper in my opinion, because when it comes to the extracts are from the 19th century, so they're a little bit more difficult to read. But before we go into all of that, let's start off by looking at paper 2, question 1. So guys, on the screen now, you should be seeing an example of a paper 2, question 1. Paper 2, question 1, guys, it will have 8 statements, and you will be asked to color in or shade 4 statements which are either true or false. But true or false in regards to the extract. So for example, if the extract is about the weather, for example, it might say, shade in the 4 statements which show the weather as being destructive. Shade the 4 in. Or it might say, shade in the 4 statements that are true about the weather. So you read the source and then you go back and you shade in the statements. Guys, number 1, only shade in 4 statements. Don't shade in 5, don't shade in 3. Stick to what they say. If it comes down to it and you can only find 3, guess the 4th one, but don't leave it blank. Number 2, shade in the box, not around the box. You're not an artist. Stick to what they said because they will be very particular. Number 3, once you've shaded in your 4 statements, highlight them in the extract, just so you can double check to make sure you've actually picked out the right answer. And finally, guys, out of the 4 statements that you're going to find, 2 of them will be very straightforward. It will almost be like copying a quote from the extract. 2 of them will require inference. Inference is when you read between the lines. Now, the question is worth 4 marks, so you spend 5 minutes answering this question. And guys, that is it. That is paper 2, question 1. There's nothing else to it. There's no secrets. You simply read the extract and you color in the 4 statements that are either true or false, depending upon what the question asks of you. Guys, I'll pause the video there because that is enough for paper 2, question 1. If you have not clicked on subscribe already, please do subscribe because I release videos every week. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do follow me on Instagram. Please do share the videos with people you think may find benefit in them. As always, guys, it's been Mr. Everything English. Take care of yourselves. Peace.